angel sent from up above. You know you make my world light up. When I was down, when I was hurt, you came to lift me up. Life is a drink and love's a drug. Oh, now I think I must be.
Hey guys, Life Fox here. Welcome back to another Division video. Today, I'm going to show you guys how to make or how to build your own healer build. I know you guys might be thinking, why did you make a healer build? Well, good reason. There are two things you can do with healer builds. Be a good support player for your teammate when it comes to PvP and for PvE. Those are the two reasons. And it's fun. If you like to be a support player, this build is good. Will work for you tremendously. So let's get started. So I know you guys might be looking like, why aren't you running classified reclaimer, Sly? Well, there are good reasons. I don't have the full set. So I'm going to show you guys a not classified version, because I know a lot of y'all do not have classified gear, not the full set. So this will work for y'all if you guys just have like bits and bobs of pieces everywhere, or you know, have a ninja bike backpack and a chest piece, and you guys can just put this on and you can run a healer build. So okay, my healer build is consisted of a Caduceus, the house, with 3-piece Tactician, a vigorous chest piece, and a reclaimer gloves. This is classified for a good reason, and a ninja bike backpack. So I go over stats. So we're gonna go over the weapons. The Caduceus, it's got 19.1k base damage. Okay, 21% enemy armor damage. It's got deadly, predatory, and Caduceus. If you really like, this is all kind of like a personal preference. If you want to run a Caduceus or you want to run a Pred, like anything with the Caduceus, go ahead. It's kind of your choice. But you can run anything like a Midas or an MP5 or an MP7 or another house with the same or similar perks that I have. It could be anything that you want. It's kind of your personal preference, but I have deadly, predatory, and Caduceus. I know the talents aren't unlocked yet. It's just because stamina is very hard to come by when it comes to healer builds, so don't worry about that. The reason why I have the Caduceus, because Caduceus got a talent which is called Caduceus. Each critical hit heals you and your group for 1% of your skill power, and can only heal each player for once every 0.20 seconds, or 0.20 seconds. Basically, like, for every crit that I do, the 1% of my skill power, which is 9,256 electronics, I'll be healing you, which is a lot, because I got lots of skill power, as you can see. So that's Caduceus, and it's got a 120.50 magazine size with a 2.50% critical hit chance with a 5.40% rate of fire. It's got a 6.50% critical hit chance, a 5.50% headshot damage with 4% critical hit damage. The muzzle has got 19% critical hit damage, 5.0% headshot damage, 3% critical hit chance, and then 47% increased threat because it's a loud muzzle break. Then the underbarrel is 19% critical hit damage, 4.50% reload speed with 2.50% stability. That's Caduceus. Here's the house. The house is 20%. Critical chance with 13.7k base damage with 850 rounds per minute. If you add the 47, it's got responsive, deadly, and card counter. I have the house for good reasons, because it's really good for taking out tanky players. It's because it's got 20% multiplicative damage when it comes to card counter. One half of the magazine does 20% increased damage, and the other half deals increased damage flips after 15 seconds, or when the magazine is empty. Basically, every 15 seconds, it flips. It goes from a damage beast to a non-damage beast every 15 seconds. That's just what happens. Alright, so I got 120% magazine size, 4% critical hit damage, a 5.6% rate of fire with the small optics, 19% critical damage, critical chance, headshot damage, muzzle brake with critical hit damage, critical chance, headshot damage, and the inner barrels is got critical hit damage, accuracy, and reload speed. As you can see, here's the stats. I'm gonna roll through it again for y'all. Alright, there we are. So those are the weapons. I know my pistol, it's got Centurion, it's got Predatory on it, but you don't mind the pistol. It's kind of your personal preference on that gun. Alright, so going to the gear sets, or the armor. So I have a Vigorous chest piece. It's got 2003 armor. It's got electronics of 1,744. That is with mods. 9% skill haste, 16.674 health with 56 ammo capacity. I got electronics mods. Electronics 261 with 3181 skill power, 251 electronics, 3319 skill power. Skill power is important for healer builds. You must get it as high as you possibly can, preferably almost 10k. If you get around 9,000, you're looking at really good heals. I guess the Vigorous chest piece. To the Tactician's Authority mask. Rolled onto skill power and electronics. It's got 949 armor. Blind and death resistance. Kind of doesn't matter about the minor attributes. You need to look for the major attributes for electronics. Knee pads, same thing. Rolled in electronics, 1,523 armor. Rolled in skill power. Not right now. Got 916 armor with 1,234 firearms, 1,268 stamina, with 1,212 electronics, with 7% skill haste. Skill haste is also very important. There's the Reclaimer, classified. Reason why I have a classified Reclaimer is because that's what I have, and it will increase my support station, which will help a lot. Plus, if I roll classified anything running classified, I can get lots of high rolls on it. So I rolled for electronics. 1,394 electronics with 12% assault rifle damage and 9% skill haste with 5.50% critical chance. That's just because for the assault rifle, its set bonus is 30% support station range. And remember, all Tactician, all of its stats is open. Skill haste 15%, skill power 10% with the Tactician's Authority. The mods is electronics, skill haste. Same thing for the knee pads. Electronics, skill haste with first aid ally heal. First aid ally heal. And now to the backpack, 1,318 Ninja Bike backpack. Ninja Bike is very important for this build. If you guys don't have the Ninja Bike backpack, go to the Dark Zone, open up some exotic caches, or go do resistance. You can basically get the Ninja Bike backpack anywhere. It's just it takes a lot of time and effort and farming. So get this backpack and you'll be able to make this build, and this build will work for you very well. You need to have electronics on it, 1,449 preferably, with 12,649 skill power, with 54% ammo capacity. You need electronics with skill haste, with first aid ally heal on both, because ally is very important. Because you are the support, which means you are stretching your back muscles when you're using this healer build. All right, so this is basically what we have for the year. I'm just gonna show you the stats. Weapon. Don't really need to worry about that. That's on my sidearm. Put that on my primary. Well, okay, so ignore that. That's pretty new. Alright, so skill haste is 49%. Do not go above or below this amount. 49% is enough. It is plenty. If you go anywhere up to 50%, it won't work. So stay at 49%. 49% is preferably what you should be at, and it will help you a lot. Survivability, don't really need to worry about that. Armor is 31.75, it's okay. Alright, to the abilities, you need the defibrillator. As you can see, my defibrillator has 389,480 HP. This does not have any skill stacks, which means it's not even stacked. Okay. If it were to be stacked, we're pushing around 500. I'll show you guys in a moment. This is the defib 389 for a 480 HP. Station, I preferably chose the immunizer because there's the bleed, the fire, anything like shock nades, anything. If you're fighting PvP, this will help you a lot. If it's PvE, this will also do very much the same. The defibrillators got you back because if you see any teammates down or anyone down, you can just shoot a defibrillator at them. You can get them back up. So my healing rate is 12,077 HP. I know it seems a little low, but trust me, when I hit those stacks, it gets ridiculously high, around 24,000 HP. It's straight up nuts. And I chose Survivor Link because you're the support role of the group. You have the blue. If anyone calls out blue, you push in that blue. And if you guys look at the time, I got 14.80 seconds. This is why skill haste is at 49%. So it's not above 11.80 seconds for that station. Talents. Talents are very important. You need triage. Gives you that extra skill cooldown, which is very nice. You get that battle buddy, 30% resistance for 10 seconds for both you and your teammates. Combat medic. So if anyone needs like a med kit, you could just push the med kit button. You can give your fellow teammates med kits. And then finally, I chose death by proxy. Destroy a hostile's deployed skill to increase skill power by 20% for 30 seconds. 30 seconds. You can get 20% increased skill power for 30 seconds. That is a lot, okay? Imagine 30% stack. Okay, you get 30% extra skill power, and you add that. That is 50% extra skill power. Okay? So I'm gonna go show you guys. Let's go to the range.
Best gear in the city. Check it out.
Sorry about that. Kind of fighting a cough right now. Just got better from the flu, so don't mind me. Alright, so right now,
warning.
Look at the
You are now
heals.
leaving the safe area.
389, 480 HP with 77 HP for the immunizer. Let's get my gun out. I'm gonna choose in the house because it shoots faster. That's 30%. Okay. We're checking the skills. We're gonna show you guys how high it gets. It goes up to 447,955 skill power. So if you want to look at the heals goes up pretty nuts. So let's check out the defib. 502,083 HP per second. My station goes up to 15,792. That's still very high. My HP on it is 3,015, 839, which is very high. Lots of extremely high healing. Okay. If you're the ones you can run pulse, it's kind of your choice. But it's your defib. If you don't want to run defib, you can go over here, check this out. 406, 545, 282, 135, 301, 119, booster shot. Basically, this is with anything nuts. This is without any skill proxy procs. So this means that anything, like here, I'm gonna go find an NPC. I'm gonna see if I can find an NPC, destroy their thing, and I'll show you all how much skill power
Watch
this sucker
yourself
can
out there, agent.
produce. I think we can handle that. This works really well. Okay, so it can work really well if you're just doing like a solo PvE, but if it's anything PvP, nah, I gotta work with group. It's better to work with group in PvP rather than PvE. So, let's secure this. I don't care if I don't have any rooms. Wondering what I get.
Supply collected.
Nothing classified.
All supply drops have been claimed.
Let's keep looking. Right here. Just gonna do a little speed run. Should be a bunch of turret guys here. Alright, we're gonna do replay a mission. Do this hard.
It looks like the place is on fire. We need to investigate the suspect's apartment while it's still in one piece. Suspect? That's generous. Innocent until proven guilty? I've met the guy. Those cleaner bastards have a collective psychosis. They better not screw this up. Down yet, thank God. I'd love to talk to one of these cleaners sometime, partially to find out what makes them tick, and partially to strangle him slowly while he told me.
Like taking no damage. I ain't that worried. Like, it's not about the toughness, it's always about the skill power. You just need to, like, just have it as high as you could get it. And then if the stats will do the rest. So if you shoot somebody, you're gonna get that heavy stack on them, and then you can just, once you get 30% stack, you really don't have to worry about anything. Like, You can take as much damage as you want. Need a booster shot. Same thing. Get that booster shot as high as you can.
Found Amherst's apartment. It's across the courtyard. But it looks like the direct route is blocked. You'll have to find another way there.
Alright, over here.
Oh God, no, no! You animals! You animals!
How did you get in? Are they gone?
We'll send someone out to round up any survivors and get them back here safely. You're clearing a path for them, so just keep going.
There we are. There's a guy with a turret.
Am I coming after you? Take cover while I do this.
We just killed this guy. These guys over here.
We gotta do this.
Leave the turret guy alive. Not sure how strong it. 531, 332, 16.775.
Setting up the turret. Need cover.
And that's not without the reclaimer looks. So this is really high, it's really nice. You can proc heal as much as high as you want now.
The apartment is upstairs. If Amherst is the author of the virus, he must have left some evidence. People like that don't destroy the proof of what they've done.
Keep speed running through this so you guys can get the full
Have a look around.
idea of
It might have been looted, but whoever was in there probably wasn't looking for documents or hard drives. And if you get lucky and find Amherst there, bring him in so I can ask a few. We won't get that lucky. We never do. Well, I can dream. I hope you found what we're looking for. It's high priority, so I routed an extraction chopper for you. But you'll have to secure the rooftop before it can touch down. Don't play with fire. Get the evidence back here safely.
Don't play with fire. I hate it when they put that there. Got some really good heals. Here we are.
Keep it up, Agent. We need that rooftop cleared so we can pull the evidence out.
Get this done pretty quickly. This isn't it like any classified reclaimer. This is good old fashioned. Good old fashioned hybrid build.
Normally, this pickup from the dark zone only, pulling out highly contaminated material. With the current off, we'll make an exception.
Lighthouse, this is Bluebird 2. Ready to retrieve the package.
Push that up there.
Lighthouse, this is Bluebird 2. Package is acquired and we are returning to base. Bluebird 2 out.
Go for it, guys!
And
The chopper
that
with the
would be
evidence
it.
is inbound on HQ. I know we took civilian losses, but there would have been a lot more if you hadn't been there. Excellent work, Agent.
Let's take this out. Alright, so, yeah, that will be it. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a nice day. And I will see you guys later.